transmission.
This is Captain Shack, commanding officer of the fleet. Well, what's left of it. The Endurance carrier and many of its support craft have successfully made it to the surface of Hoth, which you should all be well aware. Any ships that weren't able to make the landing have been stripped of their materials to help get the linked shipyards online. Weapon systems are scheduled to be online for the station in less than a week. Our solar grid is already ahead of schedule by 3 weeks thanks to the hard work of the engineering team aboard the retired Warspite under the leadership of Captain Irish, who, by the way, is pushing to have the first ship built out of this new dry dock be under his command. Good luck with that, Irish. General colony information. 14 sectors on Hoth have been designated as construction zones. The newly established engineering organization INCOM, many of you are probably aware, INCOM got its name from the incomplete wrecks that they would leave behind as they salvage for parts to keep ship reactors, environmental systems, or just general ships online. INCOM has set up a salvage shop in Sector 3. Plans for the development of new gear and equipment are already underway to help rebel citizens flourish on this cold world. It'll be nice to have new parts to work with, especially since the new mining bases are coming online inside the Link system and the local star surrounding us. The first governor has finally been elected. Congratulations to the former Captain Knack of the Rufus. Now Governor Knack, I guess. Governor Knack's ship was converted into a power generation structure and the main hydroponics project for Sector 2. You did this to yourself, Knack. The stories of your strong leadership and self-sacrifice have thrust you into politics, and it's your own damn fault. Civilian command is scheduled to be transferred to his new governmental office later this week. The temporary Senate, made up of migrant fleet captains, plan a proper voting day for the citizenry for their new district representatives later this month. Most agree this new government needs a singular leader to help cut through some of the bureaucracy. The title of first senator has already been thrown about, but no official word as of yet. Details are still being worked out. The warrior monks, formerly aboard the XPG Doomhammer 2, have acted as peacekeepers for the migrant fleet for 6 generations, and who have served with honor and dignity. They've now requested a government service role of protecting and enforcing the new constitution as long as that constitution is just. This role is actually being considered due to the well-respected nature of the leader and the organization in question. More information on that at a later date. Thankfully, the new broadcasting base for a proper news distribution agency is planned for next month, with the head of this new organization to be voted on by the public. Wait, why the hell is my name on this list? I didn't volunteer. You can find the complete list of names under the file RNN at your local hologram network point. Votes are to be tallied noon on the 6th rotation, Fleet Standard Time. This is Captain Shack, signing out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shack here. Welcome back to the Hoth system, or the Lynx and Concordia system, the planet Hoth, where we've started our empire. We turn the UI back on, and we'll take a look at where we're at so far. So, the grand campaign of the Rebel Alliance, Alliance of Captains. Well, we've got our single planet. We've begun research of an event that's going on. Looks like Tabby's got the Goat's Wrath. There are signs of active ancient precursor civilization here, so she's doing some research, some archaeology on that ancient race. We've done a little bit of exploring, and in the last episode, I asked you guys for traditions available. Hopefully you enjoyed the intro for this week. Now, going over what everybody said, there's a lot of talk about expansion, actually. Expansion and diplomacy. Now, since we haven't made first contact with anybody, I'm thinking that we shouldn't focus on diplomacy. It seemed like more of you were all about that expansion, growing out the alliance and taking over more territory. So we actually have an alliance to work with, then we can worry about diplomacy. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with expansion. Expansion will do a few cool things. When we pick it up, it will give us an adoption effect. New colonies start with 1 additional population. That's fantastic for bringing in extra resources. It means we can work mines or run power plants, even work farms if we need to, that we're doing pretty good on food. And our first tick, when we can finally pick up one of these boxes, colonization fever. Colonization fever seems to have gripped the populace. Their enthusiasm and patriotic favor grows for every new world claimed by our colonists. So we get unity. Capital buildings will now produce unity. So for every planet that we take over, we'll actually generate more unity, which will allow us to pick up even more of these traditions. That's really cool. I thought unity I thought Unity was more of a vertical stat, like if you grow too big, you won't gain more, so you'll grow slower in these trees. This is actually really cool. I am learning, by the way, these new expansion packs in the latest versions by playing, so you guys are gonna be joining me on that journey. We're gonna adopt expansion. We also get reach for the stars. Let's go ahead and adopt it. So we're gonna get those extra populations. We're gonna spend 72 of our Unity, that's fine. What else do we have here? We've got reach for this. We can't pick any of these up yet. We have to build up 99 Unity to pick up the first level. And I think these get more expensive as you go for each one you pick up. So, reach for the stars. The frontier of our star nations are being pushed ever forward. Soon, nothing in the galaxy will lie beyond our grasp. For the purpose of colonizing and building, frontier outpost systems count as being half the regular distance away. Oh, interesting. So I think it's it costs less influence to put them down, maybe. We'll have to see. Galactic ambition, and this is upkeep for frontier outposts by 50%, meaning we could have twice as many. That would be amazing for picking up those high valued systems. They're a little bit farther away. They don't have a planet that we can take over that we really care about. All right, interesting. Number of colonies reduced. Wait, the effect. What is this? Courier network. A network of small courier vessels is a reliable alternative for transporting VIPs and delivering messages. They can't be trusted to FTL communication. This will tie our far-flung colonies more closely together. The effect will increase tradition cost caused by number of colonies reduced by 33%. Wow, that's actually really cool. All right, let's go ahead and begin that expansion then. If that's what we're gonna do, if we're focused on having more worlds with our people living on them, we should start picking what worlds we wanna take over. And we are very comfortable in cold climates. So we'll go ahead and we'll let time pass. I'll unpause it. On Hoth, we are currently building, we're building some buildings, weren't we? Yeah, we have a mine up. We've got people kind of, the population is growing here. We're gonna wanna clear out some more of this. We want to keep upping our resources that are coming in. They're pretty weak. We're also doing some research into solar panel networks, which should be online as soon as this void cloud research. We found a void cloud out here at the black hole. It's done. Nice. Now, we do have a couple of new people that have joined the campaign. So if I go to the planet surface, we've got Governor Knack. Now, I have no control over whether the portrait is male or female, so kind of ignore that. But we've got Governor Knack. What are you giving us? -5 to unrest, you're giving us faster build speeds, and it'll cost us a lot less to clear tiles. Well, while you're here, while we have Knack in position, kind of leading the civilian authorities on the Hoth system, let's remove a couple of these blockers while it's cheaper. There's no reason not to. Let's grab this one. Let's focus on getting more resources for right now before we dive hard into research. Excellent. What do we got? We have the Valterium Splinter Colony. This is the research that Tabby was doing. On Hycan 2 Alpha was the site of a small Valtam colony that is unique for two reasons. The Hycan system is not within what used to be Valtan space, and the ruins are several centuries younger than anything else left by their civilization. The colony seems to have been settled by some kind of splinter group that rejected their society's dominant philosophy. Interesting. Now we have a splinter colony research project that we can do. I'm gonna wait on doing that research just because we really need to finish our primary research. That'll take us 7 months. I would like to actually pick up, what was that? That was a physics research, wasn't it? Yeah, it was physics. I would like to actually pick up solar panels to get some extra income coming in. So we'll get those solar panels first, then we'll do the special project research. Migrant fleet, what are you guys doing? I've got you way to the south. All right, we're gonna send you on a long distance journey. Why don't you swing around and then come on back? Discovery, Artifact Core. Scientist Dr. Tabby on board the science vessel Goat's Wrath has made an interesting discovery. This world should have died long ago after the core froze and the magnetic field died, but a massive installation in the planet's core made by a particularly powerful ancient empire somehow keeps the core spinning and the magnetic field active. That's awesome. This is, I think, those new events. Now, what this actually did was give us a bunch of extra engineering research, so we learned from having that core, but it doesn't lead to an ongoing story. I kind of wish it did, though, because that sounds pretty epic. All right, now speaking of growing It looks like we have a tundra world here that we could colonize. Now, I'm less interested in the tundra world and more interested... Where are you, Doctor? Are you almost done with the Hycan system? I wanted to send you over here because we haven't scanned this at all. We have scanned this one. There's a lot of energy in the Barnick system, which we're gonna rename these, I think. I think we're gonna come through and rename these as we go. I'll probably take that from either patrons or you guys. We'll see which ones we colonize first, though. How's our ships doing? They're fine. Oh, we're so broke. We're so broke. Construction ship. You can now head over here and build research stations, so get to it. Let's use a little bit of those resources to get it done. Now, how goes this special research project? It's 4 months away from finishing, and we're gonna find out what's up with these void clouds in the black hole. It'd be nice if they weren't hostile. All right. How much is it gonna cost us to build a colony ship? 84 minerals. Oh, it's not the minerals I have to worry about. We're already building one. It's the upkeep is going to be, see, this is why we need, what? Oh, blocker cleared, tile blocker cleared, right. This is gonna eat a lot of power. We need to get you in position and colonizing a planet quickly so you're not eating that much power. Inexplicably, optical phenomena play across the surface of Hycan 5, clearly visible from space. 20% failure risk. Do we want to change scientists? We don't have another scientist out right now. Do the research, 20%. I have faith Tabby's gonna make it. She'll be able to take care of business. We have another planet down here. Smaller world, 11, in the Yump system. Oh, that would be renamed in a heartbeat. An icy moon outside of a gas giant. Kind of cool. I am using the 1920 by 1080 UI mod, which allows us to actually like see everything that's going on, which is pretty nice. We had not picked up any extra resources there. I want to design a handful of corvettes once we start building the fleet up. I was thinking about it, and I think since we're gonna have the most, the fleet's gonna be made up of the bulk of corvettes, followed by, the bulk will be destroyers, I assume. So I want a variety of them for point defense and then different weapon types. So I think we're gonna research multiple weapon technologies so we can mix and match. All right, void clouds are stewards of the cosmos. Once human astronomers knew what to look for, they found traces of void clouds everywhere. Formed at the dawn of creation, they stood watch as stars were lit and young planets formed. Now they drift, quasi-conscious, how do you even say that? Agglomerations of inanimate matter from the earliest hours of time itself float between dying stars and breaking worlds. They're a constant reminder that we are but a small part of something grander. Humbling. What do we get? Grand design, modifier. 240 months, we get +10 to happiness. Oh, that's good. Not that happiness was an issue for us yet, but that's a long time.
Construction complete.
All right, construction of the colony ship is finished. We were in the negatives. Let's grab our colony ship and decide where we're gonna send it. The problem I have with sending it to Barnick I Alpha, or 1 Alpha, is, whoa, what do we find? Hostile fleet present. Is the fact that there's not a lot of space. We haven't scanned this yet. Science ship, get over here and survey this world. I mean, is there any obvious other planet that's better? Not really. And to have a planet, and to own this world here in this system, we'll get the resources that are in orbit, these small moons that are everywhere, these tiny planetoids. We would also get, what are you? You get some weird Temple of the Ancient One's strange voices and unusually thin atmosphere. Habitability, food, growth speed, planet, sensor range. Strange voices. During the initial scans of this world, the exploration crew heard strange voices. That freaks me out a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to put our people on a planet with the Temple of the Ancient Ones. That's a little creepy. A little creepy. Yeah, no, I really don't want to. Like here's a perfectly open world, but it's so close to us. We're not gonna expand our territory much if we do this. Let's get rid of this light show. Science Officer Dr. Tabby reports that the luminous waves coursing through the ice that blanket Hycan 5 is an alien origin. Some ancient battle has deposited scattered wreckage of alien fighter of the frozen planet, and only the exposed core of its main weapons remain intact. It seems this alien race used lasers somewhat more advanced than the ones we are currently in use by human fleets, and the fizzling innards periodically discharge low-powered lasers into the ice of Hycan 5. The planet's harsh climate prevent the lasers from actually melting the ice, allowing the chilly matrix to act as a brilliant prism. Technology gained, we're gonna get blue lasers, straight up.
Research complete.
Oh, how cool is that? We just got better laser technology.
Complete.
That's really neat. We are not gonna stop our research because we're picking up these solar panel networks. So we'll go ahead and let those go. What was this hostile fleet that we ran into? Another void cloud. All right, that's fine. Just don't engage it. They don't seem to be hostile if you don't get too close. Yeah, the cruiser fleet's over here. The last of the migrant fleet. Just don't engage. Get out of there. All right, colony sim. I'm gonna pick a place for you. I am gonna take this middle one. That's what I'm gonna do. Strategically, it's important. And since we have 2 worlds that we can colonize here, yeah, this is the one we're gonna colonize. So, colony ship, come on over here. You're more to take over territory than you are to really grow a population here. At least until we get the technology to clear these blockers. Yeah, there's fine. What are we gonna name this planet? This moon around a gas giant. Actually, it's pretty obvious what we should name it, I think. Let's just colonize it. I'm thinking Yavin. It's around a gas giant, and it's a small moon. It's not a forest moon. I mean, Indoor, not Yavin. Indoor would be a choice. You guys choose. I'll look at the comments what it is. All right, so colony ship's en route. Because it has left orbit, it is eating our power right now. Habitable World Survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Hoth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of life.
Situation.
We can have more important matters. We'll get influence. Commendable initiative begins the Habitable World Survey event chain. We'll do the survey chain. We're gonna be doing a lot of exploring and scanning, so we might as well. Construction ship, go ahead and... where's our science ship right now? Here? Go ahead and move there. Follow the science ship because you're gonna have more stuff you need to take over. Encounter at the Maelstrom. We've discovered a alien race at Vazai Maelstrom. Where is that at? That would be our combat fleet making first contact. Here we go. At another black hole. What did you run into? Whoa, check that out. Oh, that is crazy looking. Something impacted it. Now there's this gaping hole. That's actually really cool. So, Migrant Fleet, where are you at? I don't really need you to come back. We haven't really run into anything that I would consider hostile. Let's have you head south and see what's in this cluster here. See where we're at on the map. I want to own this entire cluster of stars. I want to own these entrances if possible. You know, that way we can have, like, this is our territory and we know how to defend it. Science ship, Tabby, how much longer until you've scanned this system? Yeah, you've got a little bit. And it doesn't actually fall within our border, so we can't really do anything about it. This is the only system that did. All right, Hoth, what can we build on the surface? Or clear out? We've almost picked up another active mine. That's good. Thinking power plant. We could build a monument. Oh, we can build a monument to Commander Lynx in an open space. This will actually generate more unity for us. Or we could get a temple. We gotta have a temple. Spiritualist ethic attraction 20% versus this one, which just straight up produces. Do we want more spiritual attraction? In this case, we do, because of the story that we've kind of got going on. So we're gonna go with the temple and have that built up. Because we've got that religious sect that works with inside the Rebel Alliance, as you saw in the intro, or you should have. All right, Discovery, spaceship graveyard. Scientist Dr. Tabby on board the science vessel Goat's Wrath has made an interesting discovery. Our scanners are detecting massive quantities of various alloys and chemicals spread across the surface of this world. Wrecks of ships can be seen from orbit and are truly huge in scale. A titanic battle must have once raged overhead, and the world is now littered with rusted skeletal craft. So we had like a big old battle zone out here is kind of the story that it's telling. We've had multiple planets where weapon systems are still floating above in orbit. That's amazing. Thank you for the extra research. How are we doing on our research? We just got even more engineering. And then when we found corpses of ships above another planet, which has actually got decent amount of energy being produced there, and she's only scanned 2 of the bodies. Yeah, 2 of the orbital bodies, maybe 3. Yeah, nice. We have a pop-up? We did. Faction founded. We've got our first faction. A new faction has recently gained traction in the internal political landscape. So now we've got a large enough population. We are now established enough that people are starting to get political opinions. So, led by Governor Knack, damn it, Knack, they call themselves Xeno Suffrage Coalition. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species, and since we've just recently ran into one, far out on the outskirts, I could see this actually popping up. Their members have been pushing for friendly relations. Interesting. So this is them. What kind of information does this give us? Because this is a new system as well. We had factions before, but we didn't have this kind of like positive, negative relationship. Before, factions were either forgettable, they didn't really do anything. Oh, here's their issues that they have. They want first contact. They want diplomatic traditions. They want diplomacy. And they don't want purges. All right, so you kind of fit within the what we were building our race around. So, first, human colony. Our colony ship has gently touched down on the wide, empty steppe of Barnick Prime. The chosen landing site lies behind a large ridge which shelters it from the icy winds. And there is an open body of fresh water not far away. The ship is being permanently converted into an administrative headquarters. That's excellent. It's a great day for the Rebel Alliance. We've started to establish our first colony. And look at how much power we're gonna get out of that. Construction ship, got a job for you. Go build mining stations. That right there makes it worth it. Now, one of the other things I think we're able to do, once this actually becomes a colony in 25 months, I think later on as we gain tech, with this new expansion, with the new patches, we can actually focus expanding these smaller like moon worlds by building orbital structures, not just one space station. So that's pretty cool. We'll have to see how that works out. All right, fleet, I kind of want to pull you back. Do your last jump, your last hyperspace jump. Actually, I'm gonna pull you back now, but I'm gonna give you a really long way around route, and then you come on back to the Trunt system, I guess. We'll hold you there. Yeah, we're burning power. How long is this? -2, but we're stored at 421, so we should be okay for the months required to get this colony online, because that's where all of our power is actually being sucked into. -8 for construction power, or colony construction costs. Yeah, we'll have a little bit more power coming in from the solar panel.
System survey complete.
Maybe we should pick up a physics research base. Can I not clear this? Industrial wasteland. We cannot afford to clear this tile. What do you mean we can't afford to clear this tile? Oh, we can't. The colony ship costs us that much. All right, we'll wait for a tick. Should take about a minute. We'll speed up time just a little bit. The birth of space piracy. A large group of faithless criminals from Hoth have illegally converted a number of civilian starships into weapons of war. They're calling themselves the Tormentors. Now that's bullshit, we're not gonna handle that. Migrant fleet, you come on back. Come on back to our newest colony. That's gonna be the colony that we have to worry about the most. We do not have the resources now. Shit, we do not have the resources to actually dig in or to build extra ships to deal with these pirates. And our security force, why aren't you scanning right now? You should be scanning all of these worlds. Survey all of the worlds in our sector. This is no good. Damn. We're already picking up. Oh, these are our new scientists, by the way. Dr. John Mesa and Dr. Edwards, and then Dr. Bloxwell have taken over research of those divisions. Okay, we're back into the positives. Why? There's our fleet. There's our pirates. Let's take a look at what they're rocking. They have 4 corvettes. They're actually using the same technology we are because they're coming from Hoth. No, of course they are. But they've got 4 of them. We've only got 3. But we've upgraded ours a little bit. The migrant fleet is a fleet power of 37. They've got 39, and they actually outnumber us by 1. So there you go. Hopefully they'll come after one of our space stations. Our colony isn't even operational yet. We don't have a space station. Damn. How much would it be to build a ship to defend this? A runner class. Runner classes are 65 per. Let's go ahead and order an extra one just so we outnumber them. Our research is completed. We have biolabs now that we can do research with. Let's pause this for 2 seconds and look at what we can pick up. Now we can get growth speed, meaning that our populations will grow faster by 10%. That's actually a really nice one, and that'll give us the biological path leading to further advancements, or we can get 20% to our border range, meaning we can probably pick up these last couple of worlds back here. That'll also take a lot longer. I kind of like the growth. As we expand, our people will grow faster. We don't need propaganda broadcasts because our people are very happy as it is, especially with some of the things that we picked up. We'll have to get border range at another time. I'm gonna go with growth speed because of the speed at which this goes, and it'll unlock us down a new path. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's unpause it. Looks like the pirates are coming our way. Luckily, the link system is defended by a pretty stacked space station.
Station under attack.
Corpses of our old Imperial ships were demolished and turned into that station, so it's well armed. They are taking out one of our stations right now, though. Let's take a look, you pirate scum. Our science research base, our first science research base has come under assault.
Construction.
Damn it. We could counter them. Actually, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Migrant fleet, come on over here. Reinforcement fleet is also going to be inbound. Let's see if we can stop them. I don't think we can get there in time, especially with the migrant fleet being so far away. No, because hyperspace lanes are so quick. Whoa, don't engage. Don't engage. We're gonna lose it, but I need the rest of the migrant fleet to arrive. We're gonna pause it here, and I'm gonna name this new corvette one of our captains before he dies. All right, there we go. We now have Lieutenant Antilles.
Situation log update.
Click him here. Lieutenant Antilles of the Liberty, which I totally just named the fleet that and not the captain that. So let's go and grab that. He was rushed into service. His vessel was required. So they took it out of mothballs and they threw it back into service for the Republic, or at least for the Rebel Alliance, not the Republic. But he is now waiting. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give you orders to engage single-handedly by yourself, because the migrant fleet should be arriving any second now to also engage. They should be attacking pirate fleet. There they are, they have arrived. Get in there, let's turn the speed up to normal time. And let's see Antilles and the rest of the fleet engage the pirates. The first wave of pirates, because remember I have a pirate mod installed, so we're gonna see even more pirates coming in. And the battle begins. They've got red lasers. We actually have blue lasers that I could swap out to those, so they probably do a little bit more damage. And we haven't picked up any better blaster technology. Where's the rest of the fleet? There they are right there. 3 little dots. The reinforcements are en route. Blockade runners are moving fast. Let's see how the battle is going. Now, he's not by himself. He's actually got the research station, which is just about dead. Oh, it's just about dead. 8 health, 3 health. Reinforcements are there. Come on, save the station.
Station lost.
Damn it.
Situation log.
Ah, early game. That cost some cash. But the pirates will be
Situation log
defeated.
updated.
There we go. That's what happens. Let's combine the fleets. You're now part of the migrant fleet. Congratulations. Captain Antilles, hero. That's our first battle, isn't it? We'll send the construction ship back over there and secure that. Now, how are we doing on the colony? It should be done. No, not yet. 10 more months. We're getting there. Now, they came from here. I think they came up from the south because everything else is a dead end.
Research complete.
So we're gonna move the fleet.
Construction
Actually, we're gonna go
complete.
get the fleet repaired. Go repair. Go upgrade and repair. All right, once research is finished, we have the new space station technology and we can pick up Z95s. We need to do that. We need Z95s. I mean, what was the other? I didn't even look at the other options. Armies deal more damage and we get straight up more minerals. Oh, exoskeletons. So you're using them to work. This also gives us further technology in the fields of robotics. Droids would be really cool to have, but I really want to have some fighters in the Corvette fleet. Rebel fleet of fighter FTLs. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Z95s. Construction ship, you have finished your work. I hate to say it, but I need you to come back and rebuild that that space station. Go ahead and unpause it. We've got a couple of timed projects, so where's our science ship? We're gonna pull you back. Go ahead and research these, and then come back to what you were doing. Scan the rest of these worlds and see what we've got. All right, checking our technology, 18 months until the solar panels are done. Wow, our physics research is terrible. Why is this taking so long? It's a 396. We need more research coming in. Hoth. Surface, what can we build? We're fine on food. I can clear this now. Let's go ahead and do it. I want to take advantage of our governor while he's alive, because he's giving us that -31 to tile blockers. So I want to get Hoth completely cleared out of any of the wreckage. We also want to build, we want to get a research base on here, because every point is going to drop how fast our research goes by a lot.
Ships upgraded.
Migrant fleet is fully upgraded. What did we just upgrade you to? You're using blue lasers now. I would say, no, let's continue using our we don't need this. Delete the auto design, and then let's just have you auto upgrade. I would say, why don't you have the kitchen sink? Keep using these, but the blue lasers are gonna do 15 to 22 damage versus 4 to 10. Probably even a better, wait, no, look at the wrong thing. 40 range, 6 to 11. 45 range, 4 to 10. 4 to 10 at 4, it's a little bit longer range. You know, I still have to go with the range. Mine ignores 10% of armor, plus 10% shield damage. It's actually a lot different. Ignores 30% armor, ignores 10%. Yeah, I hate to say it, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna go laser technology for right now. We just did the upgrade too, but right now laser technology is better. Ignores 15% armor. We could do a mix. That way we're doing extra shield damage as well. Because it gets a bonus to both. Changed my mind again. Now we're gonna stick with the laser technology. Because you get a bonus to both. It's not as substantial as the normal energy weapons, but it is what it is. I hate to waste the resources again, but go ahead and upgrade the fleet. I want you guys to be standardized
Ships upgraded.
for right now until we get more weapon technology. The colony is almost done. Fantastic. Yeah, I gotta name this. We're gonna name this whole system. We're gonna name it the Indoor System. It's a moon planet next to a gas giant. It just seems to fit. Indoor. And now you are Indoor Prime. You actually named it that. Perfect. That works for me. That works for me. Did you rebuild that science station? Science Station 2. It'll be better than the last one. Do I have to ship design the stations, the research stations? Defense Platforms Research Station. You go ahead and auto upgrade. Would be a good name for a research station. Let's see. We'll call it the Phoenix Station? Nah, that sounds more like a combat unit.
Debris analyzed.
You guys let me know what you think we should name these, because I want to get these named so I know that I've designed them. All right, she's analyzed the debris. We're getting deflector technology. Really? They shouldn't have deflector. We don't even have deflector technology. How are they? Nanocomposite materials, afterburners, and a bunch of physics research. I'll take it. I'll be confused by it, but I'll take it. Yes, we did pick up the Trunt system. Indoors range of control just barely eats that. So our science ship, the second you're done doing what you're doing, in which you should be done momentarily, picking up the last of the wreckage, we're going to run over there. Colony established. And we start with an extra member, perfect. I want you to go ahead, don't worry about food, start getting us research. +4 research is pretty damn good, and we're gonna get you a biolab as well. And for you, do I wanna pick up a mine here? What are your natural bonuses? Migration, attraction, happiness, plus 25 minerals. Yeah, you're gonna be a mining outpost. Mining and society. You get a 25% bonus to society research? Wow. Could just use this as a research base. Giving up a lot of minerals though. Mineral silo gives us +1 mineral output and allows us to store more minerals. We don't need to store more minerals, but I will pick up a basic mine. We're gonna lose 1 food. And that's okay, because the spaceport, we're gonna have hydroponic farms. Yes, we will at some point. Construction ship. You can't really take advantage of anything right now. Head on over to the Trunt system, move here. Our science vessel. How are you not done? You're entering the hyperspace lane. Straight here, beeline it over there. What do we got? Solar panel network is finally ours. Okay. Ship-sized weaponry. Oh, this is the next weapon in the turbo laser research chain. We get +5 to energy credits? And storage capacity for doing turbo laser research? What? I want deflectors, but wow. That's actually really cool. 5% energy gain is nice. But having shield technology would be nicer. If we keep fighting pirates, we might get this for free. Let's go ahead and grab those weapons. I want that energy capacity and that extra storage. I also want to see what these weapons are like. So we'll go ahead and do that research. It's gonna take a while. Science ship. What's your location? Okay, you're already there, good. Please, find me a bunch of resources in this system with this red dwarf. Class M star lies within Rebel Alliance territory. Our borders are expanding. I'm actually really happy with this start. Very happy with it. Let me zoom out here. Now, I wonder who's gonna be our first governor of Endor. Or is it even worth electing one because the surface is so small? Because it costs us influence to do that. I kinda like having a stockpile. One of the mods that I've installed is you can decommission colonies. Generate a special project to decommission this colony and completely abandon the planet. Meaning, if you're too close to somebody and say you don't want to be pissing them off, or for whatever reason you just can't maintain a certain world anymore, or you colonize one you don't really like, you can ditch it. I like that you actually have to go through an edict to do it, though. It takes time, and there are negative impacts to doing it outside of just losing the resources that planet would give you. Like you'd have a hit to happiness, obviously, because you're evicting a bunch of people, more or less. So, kind of interesting. On the surface, oh god, potential army's only 2. Like, there's no defense here. We need to get another space station. We need light turbo lasers to pick up the turbo laser defense module for spaceports. What are we picking up? Ship-sized weapons, so we still won't have them. Interesting. Very military focused. We probably should start worrying about building up our economy more. I mean, yeah, the pirates are sort of a threat, but really how much of a threat are they right now? All right, let's speed up time just a little bit. We'll get our science ship getting some work done. I think borders grow with population. Let's put this theory to the test. On the surface of this planet, we are about to get... How many months? All right, growth progress is really slow. We need to get some more food. Discovery, a mushroom forest by Tabby. What? Massive mushrooms dot the landscape of this world. These mushroom forests are very strange looking and produce mists of spores every so often. They're very soft, so they should be very easy to clear. One of our officers joked and wondered how they would taste. That's pretty amazing, and we get society research. Plus 75%, getting us closer and closer to that genetics growth speed. 6 more months. Coming soon. Continue your research. You still haven't found me anything.
Construction complete.
For the construction ship to do. Come on. It's gotta be something worth it. We can pick up our next tradition. Let's go ahead and pause this and take a look at it. All right, we can pick up a proper tradition point here. So what are we gonna do? Capital buildings now produce 1 additional unity. That would get us to the next thing. That's actually all this does, is that it gives you more unity. And would lead to the next one, which is new colonies start with an additional population. So does that mean we start with 2 pops? Yeah, we'll start with 3 population, I guess. Wow. That's like, boom, you've got a full-on colony the second you hit the ground. Hitting the ground running. Or we can do reach for the stars. For the purpose of colonizing and building frontier outpost systems, count as being half the regular distance away. So cheaper frontier outposts. I really want this. 50% reduction in frontier outpost upkeep. But the unity would be nice because we get to this faster. Let's go for the extra colony fever. Now we're getting 4 a tick. It'll cost us extra to get in here, 181, but we're getting it faster now, so it's all good. Question, on Hoth, do we actually have to have somebody running the temple? Oh, we do. Damn. I have to pull someone. We can upgrade this now. Let's go ahead and do it. I actually have to pull someone off their job to work this temple. I want the extra unity though. So the second this population grows in, we'll be bringing in 6 unity a tick. We'll be getting up there pretty quickly. And then we can put out frontier outposts all the way out here to make sure that no empires cause us any trouble. I like this plan. You didn't find anything in that system with all of these worlds. There was nothing of value. You make me so sad. All right, Indoor Prime. You're about to gain... Oh, no, you're not. You still got a ways to go. Damn. Killing me. Scientist. Go ahead, scan these 2 systems. I want these cleared out, and then I want you heading down to our entrance system in the highway, the hyperspace highway. And pause. And yeah, you guys just keep sitting there. What about picking up a space station? Or even better, our solar panels. We didn't buy those. Oh, that's right, we can pick up customs office too. Let's get the solar panels online, but now I want to see this. Mothball scrap. Okay, what do these new places do? We've got mothball and scrapyard.
Research
Enables a
complete.
planet edict to mothball or scrap all military fleets and ships in orbit. That's pretty cool, actually. Especially if we get a new Corvette class and we want to switch over to that. We can mothball some of our ships. I'm assuming we're gonna get some of the resources back for mothballing them. We also get a custom office we can pick up. Planet border oh, now this would be perfect for indoor. Like, it's our border office for anyone coming through the Trunt system, which we're totally renaming because Trunt is a stupid name. And the 25%, yeah, the 25% border would probably kick us out to picking up like this system here. Not these two, not yet anyways. What else do we get? Migration speed goes up, gathering ethics goes up, we lose alien migration attraction. I'd be willing to sacrifice that. That's the plan. That's our new outpost. That's gonna be great. New research. Dangerous wildlife removal. What is this? Food output plus 10%. It's a long research time. And that only works if we've got this fertilizer in our territory, this dust. I don't think we have swamps, so it would have to be dangerous wildlife removal. Let's check. Yeah, this is all old buildings. It would be this one, and we've only got one to remove. Oh, we do have noxious swamps. All right, then let's do noxious swamps. That'll give us 2 more areas to work with. Not the research I really wanted to go after. I was hoping we'd get something better, but I guess it'll work. We're so close.
Construction
Z95s to add to the fleet, super cheap. Construction ship, I wish I had a better job for you right now. But we really don't.
Anomaly found.
The sun seems very bright. A full orbital scan might shed some light on this phenomenon. 40% chance of failure. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that be until you level up, and you're getting close to tier 3. Hell, you might level up just scanning this system, actually. And then we'll see what the chance of failure is, because 40%'s too much. I'm not gonna risk losing Tabby. Or any of our science captains on something so... Because you could lose the ship, you could lose the doctor. I don't wanna do that. Being lower than
System
required.
survey complete.
Ah, come on.
Construction complete.
You're so close. We've also got this research that needs to be done, special projects. Space pirates. This is the space pirate mod. It'll keep track of your kills. We could research these Delta aliens. And we'll wait on that. Science skill level 5 or higher. What? Damn it. And none of these worlds are worth it. Are worth sending this to, like, building up a frontier outpost. All right, what do you guys think? Should we focus on building up the Navy a little bit? Actually get ourselves an admiral? And get a few more combat ships just in case more pirates show up? There's probably there's probably a pirate base out there somewhere we're gonna have to locate and destroy. And we don't have the Navy capable of doing it. We don't even have shields yet, though, so that's a problem. Do we buy up another science vessel? How much will that cost us? We could pick up another science vessel for 100 and use some of our influence that we've gained to hire on another scientist and start scanning these worlds out here and start thinking about expanding out beyond our territory. Probably a good idea. System survey complete. Good, you're already set to head out there. Perfect. I want you to head over here and scan that world. I want you to scan these planets that we may want to... Glacial, step world. What's a step world? Cold world, right? Level 16? Wow, okay. Scratch that. I want you to beeline it to... I want you to scan this world, and then I want you to scan this system with its 3 colonizable planets. But yeah, where do you think our focus should lie right now? We could put down frontier outposts too. That's why I'm thinking a science vessel would be a good idea. We build a science vessel, we send them out to scan these worlds here, while the other one scans this direction. And if we like the resources that are there, maybe not the planet, because there's no real planet to take over here in this territory, we could put one of our cheap frontier outposts out there and claim this territory for ourselves and get those extra resources coming in. Really loving the amount of unity we've got coming in too. We're about to pick up another unity point at +6, but all right, guys, let me know in the comments below. That's gonna wrap up this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Later, everybody.